Hi my great people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so lost. I'm never consistent for some reason, but I'll try my best. I can't really explain why I haven't uploaded a video for the past 1 month, but I'm back. And this time, today's vlog, I'm going to tell you a story. I'm never a good storyteller, but this is tea. I'm literally spilling my own tea. So I want to tell you let me tell you my life in prison in a foreign country. I'll do a vlog on why I was arrested and how I got there, but for today, let me just focus on telling you my life in a foreign prison. Woo. And yeah, let's just get straight to the vlog and where do I start? So apparently I was arrested in Ethiopia and we were taken to Kinda detention center and we were detained there for 14 days as they were conducting the investigation. And my friends, don't mind my background, I stay near a mosque, so I hope you understand. So fast forward, on this particular day, we were arrested and I was with my colleagues. We were taken to a detention center. It's like a prison, but now it doesn't really it's not harsh like a prison, but prison is prison, freedom is everything. So we stayed there for 14 days. They were conducting investigation, and during my stay there, I can say it was tough on my end because in my life I've never been arrested. Back in Kenya during the curfew days, I've never been to prison, so that was my first, and in a foreign country it was kind of scary. So we were locked behind bars, and when we got there the first day, I met, of course, the prison cartels, and they were like, tell us why we're here and the reason why you got here. Fortunately, when I got there, we were with another lady who was arrested at the airport. She was arrested because of cocaine. So we were with her, and she got there crying and telling her story as if it's the first time. Later on, she told me the way she's been doing that business, and I even felt like I think I should join this because, it's good. She tells me the way she just goes to a paid trip, and after the trip, she gets paid lots of money. I swear you could just consider. And then she was crying because she knows after being arrested, it's never easy. She could stay there for more than, I don't know, 5 months, or even, I think she's still there. And yeah, so she was telling her story, but for me, I was in shock because, anyway, so after that, I never said anything. I just got to bed. They had mattresses and blankets, so I lied down and slept. The reason why all that happened is because that particular day had not taken anything, not even water, and the whole day. And we were arrested at around, the police came at around 8 a.m. in the morning, and the whole time statements and all that, and they took us to the station around 4 p.m., 3 to 4 p.m. And also statement writing took a long period of time. And then they took photos, of course, front, sides, back, like a lot of photos. I even thought they're going to, I don't know why they took those photos. Then they took the fingerprints and, of course, the statements, and then they took us to the rooms now. So I slept. Apparently I was so tired, and I just got there and slept. Being a sleeping giant, the following morning I woke up at around, I think it was around 11. Somebody else came to visit us, and that's how I woke up. I even realized they had breakfast. They were given tea, and strong tea and bread. I was sleeping, so I missed the breakfast, and I went to see the one who visited us, and fortunately he had brought us injera and minced meat, and that was the first meal I had after being arrested. So most of the time I could be sleeping there, because for those who know me well, I'm always a sleeping giant. So I spent literally almost all my time there sleeping. And that place, it was so crazy, some were arrested. They were young girls, I don't know, campus girls, so they could spend most of the time crying. And some, of course, were like, there's this lady who was called Frey. She was pregnant, and she was a bully, literally. She could just come, and if you are sitting, she tells you to stand, and she has to sit because she's carrying baby. She could even tell people to go and spread her bed and clean, I don't know, her clothes. Thank God she never asked me to, because that was so wrong. I mean, we are both suspects of crimes, and why should you feel inferior? I mean, superior to just like bully others. So we also had two Nigerians who were troublemakers. We had Vivian and Gertrude. Gertrude was trouble. Jesus, she could not spend a day without fighting with someone or quarreling. I mean, it was all chaos. Like, anytime you hear some noise somewhere, it has to be Gertrude. And then they were so loud, and they were bullies. But then I like this Vivian. She could always bring Nigerian food, fufu and some obono soup and some Nigerian food, and we could eat, because it was always injera for the Ethiopians, and that thing is fermented. I swear you cannot take it throughout, especially when you're not used to. So you could just need something to break that injera thing. So the Nigerian girls could bring the Nigerian food they used to get from their friends, of course, and we could share. We also had two Ugandan girls, Nana and Aisha. Aisha is the one who we got to that. We were admitted the same day, I can say. And Nana was this good girl. She could get along with everybody, literally. She didn't have lots of troubles, or she didn't have problems or arguments with anybody. We also had Hadija. Hadija was Aziza, apparently. She was Indian girl, and can you imagine, she was arrested because of fake visa, and she was coming for honeymoon. Like, she was from the wedding, and then she was joining the husband for honeymoon. That was so unfair. Like, most of the time I don't get it. How can life be so unfair to you like that? You're coming for your honeymoon, and then you get arrested. And she stayed there. Actually, when I got there, she had stayed for 14 days, and she also stayed the extra 14 days with me. That's like 28 days. So unfair. But eventually she got out, and she joined the husband. We also had Tina. Tina was dating a Nigerian. She was Ethiopian, and she couldn't speak English, and the Nigerian boyfriend couldn't speak Amharic. So you can imagine how the chemistry was flowing. And we had Yudi. Yudi was from Ethiopia, and she could speak good English. So she used to be the translator most of the times. She could just literally translate everything for everybody, or make things, communications flow in between. So Yudi was she was arrested together with Tina. They were friends, and their boyfriends, Nigerian boyfriends, of course, because of, I think, money laundering and yeah, they were, their story is just a story for another day. We also had these Eritrean girls. They were two. I don't remember their names well, but one of them tungemuitanga Madhe, we could call her mom because she was a bit older. I'm not so sure why they were arrested and they never really asked, but I think it has to be something to do with maybe visa or getting to Ethiopia. I don't know, something of the sort, so I'm not so sure. And also we had these two girls from Sudan, South Sudan, Nyakrimith and Anna and Tiasi. Tiasi was from Gambela. Gambela is just a border to South Sudan, so they were friends. They could speak a language only them could understand, but I think it was more of Luo for those who are from Kenya. So I think if we had a Luo, they could just communicate well, because I could just get few words, and I feel like it was more of Luo. So these girls were really good, and we were in the same room with them, the three girls, and we could apparently communicate using sign language. And funny thing, we could speak stories like for hours and hours, literally storytelling, and we could understand each other. So this Anna girl was crazy. One day we went to court, and can you imagine, she fought the investigator. This investigator told them that they have to wait for 14 more days, and they had stayed for 28 days. And she was like, what the heck are you still investigating? In court, she went fighting the investigator. Like, who? Well, she was ex-Ethiopian military. Okay, not ex. She's apparently still working for the military. So they were arrested for some internal affairs I don't want to talk about. So she was so upset, and she fought the investigator in court. And also we had who else have I forgotten? Yeah, those were the major characters. We also had Aisha. Aisha was from Ethiopia. She was a Muslim, and she used to pray all the time, like all the time. She was always praying. So I don't even get how she was arrested. I mean, it was no adding up. How is she even there? This prayerful girl. And they claimed it was human trafficking, which I don't know, and I can't really verify. But she was really praying, and unfortunately I heard she had stayed there for almost 2 months. And also we had some young campus girls who were arrested because of, I think, exchanging money. In this country, you're not supposed to have dollars. So they were found with dollars, and they were arrested. And also some were few like minor cases like receipts. So for them, they could just come and maybe leave after 2 days or few. So guys, that's all about my life in prison. Of course, there are a lot of things I'd talk about, but I just feel like today this is enough, and I just wanted to say hi, guys, and I didn't want to come and say hi without telling you something. So I thought of telling you my life in prison. I'll definitely do a proper vlog and explain to you why I was arrested and yeah, how I got out. Anyway, guys, I really miss you so much, and if this is your first time around, please make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you get notified the moment I've posted a video. And for my continued subscribers, I love you guys. Thank you for continuously watching my vlogs, and kindly make sure you leave a comment, you say something, and of course you can share the link to my videos. Until next time, see you guys. Cheers.